Here Desmond Tutu's name is featured rather prominently, and the inscription, "Away with Christianity. Viva Sobukwe, Pukele, Molembo, Tiru, Biku, Labembe." The black clenched fist clearly drawn at this Northern Transvaal High School on a school bench. And here we see the inscription, "Viva Azanyu, Viva." Here the state president's head clearly drawn on this particular board. Nusis, Katlehong Student Congress from Germiston. Yes to SRC, Azazim. The killing won't stop. Of the many inscriptions on the boards found in the high schools, with names like Steve Biko and Nelson Mandela and his wife Winnie receiving a lot of the prominence at this particular high school. Here too, the students devoted a lot of time to cutting out various newspaper clippings. Desmond Tutu, all receiving a lot of prominence. Not only the walls have been littered with graffiti, but also the desks. And here once again, military hardware, clearly inscribed on this Northern Orange Free State school desk. Here, each of the pupils took turns at writing on the doors, the boards, and on the walls. Each time, that famous message of freedom. Boycott for Master and Sarame. Now is March, comrades, of the many messages on this particular board. In some cases, prominence given to the A-Team, that well-known television show. We want Sarame and Master now. Threatened messages written in chalk on the back of school doors. We want Mixoli and others. Requests AK-47 military hardware of the many inscriptions, and also Nkontwe Sizwe, the military wing of the ANC. Here, damage done to the door. We want SRC, another message boldly written on cardboard. Once again, the ugly face of destruction in a high school as desks lay strewn about. Communist class welcomes you all in the name of Karl Marx, a message boldly written in this Western Province school. Each one teach one. Let's now take a brief look at the so-called people's education and the way that it is being implemented. Here, a pupil's book with his personal name. Beneath it, the subject, freedom in our lifetime. The school's name, the rebaptized name, Solomon Mashlangu, with a large number of literature, amongst others, the ECC campaign featuring rather prominently. All this found in this particular pupil's book. A pamphlet bearing resemblance to the May Day Stay Away, 100 years of workers' struggle. Various points brought to the attention of the pupils. More typed literature. A pamphlet belonging to the End Conscription campaign with more detail on the inside. On the back page, the Freedom Charter, handwritten. During a pre-dawn visit to the Tsakani Secondary School in Brakpan, we found the following message. Forward with the student struggle. What do we reject about Bantu education? How does capitalism determine education system? What kind of education system would we like to see in South Africa? How can the education struggle affect the community and factory struggle? What role can parents and teachers play in the education struggle? Not all the schools we visited was a scene of chaos. At this particular school, despite the few broken windows, everything seemed to be rather neat and in order. In this case, it would seem as if the Standard 7Fs had taken quite a bit of trouble to lay out this rather neat message, clearly marked with colored stones. Here we see first 7F, and then we see written out non-racial park. Clearly marked for everybody entering and leaving the school to see. Here we see another message. Welcome to Mandela Park. Viva ANC.